teammates are already pushing that way, so I'd like to see myself, just go towards and help them. We have 2 guys big door, so I think going sand is good because I had a different angle. We don't all be funneled on the same angle. And yeah, I'm just trying to help out with the help out cap in B. Yeah, get a kill 1, get a trade, decent, like quick, efficient life, no like dead time. So I'm not happy with that. Alright, this spawn's kind of like the same spawn. Like I didn't spawn like hard facing this way, so but like it's pretty similar. Like I spawn kind of like looking this way a little bit. So I'm thinking there could be one guy on the right, like maybe like cuts, but still I think like the majority are going to be like towards my left. So I'm thinking, alright, like I should in theory be trying to help Rob this here pretty quick. It looks like he's probably going in like a little bit quick for my liking. Maybe if he like waited a couple seconds, I could have like saved his life. But yeah, so like it's a little bit messy. Like I feel like as a team, like we're kind of like not very synchronized. Like we're kind of going in at 1 and 2 at a time, as opposed to like all 4 of us kind of showing up at the same time. But right. So this spawn, off a spawn like this, where I'm looking towards my teammate green, I'm going to be assuming that they're going to be like maybe coming around this way sometimes, like to my left. So like usually when I get a spawn like this, I'm going to like go nest to help him, but then I'm also going to be like thinking they might be rotating towards like C, right? But that's what I'd like to see myself do anyway. I might not, but. Like I don't. Yeah, I should turn around. Oh, it's because Quantum's up and I wanted the Quantum, but then I got it. Yeah, here I was definitely pretty lost. I think here at this point, just gotta call out time is weak. I help him get the repulse. Camo's in 5, and this is always a really strong angle for Camo, is if you can control this box, because you angle yourself away from A and look at Camo, so there's still plenty of time, so I'm like, alright, I can maybe get lucky and kill the Camo guy. I don't see anyone on Camo, so I just try to close the distance. And it's one of these plays, right, where like if this play like works 1 out of 3 times, it's a good play, because like not if I look like a good player like Marine or Finny get the Camo, it's like really bad. So like I just desperate the shit out of him, like just try get the burn and we get the lucky burn. Because it's like if I don't get that burn, they could get us in like a trip cap like Blender. So I'm not really. I'm just happy to trade. Alright, so like this spawn usually, like when you get this spawn, it usually means 1 or 2 things. It usually means they're all on the OV or they're going to be C and A. Since Timer died in A, I think it's pretty safe to say that they're going to be A and C. So here I see Noxious at C, so I'm like, alright, I'm going to help him. And then since I know that A and C, I'll like instantly turn around, like, you know, knowing they're going to be A going B. So I just want to, I'm trying to be kind of quick on these kills, because I know like that since they're spawning A, like these guys are going to get help pretty quickly. But like I don't want to like, you know, I want to get the fights like pretty fast, like over and done with, because yeah, I know they have like a lot of help. Here it's like, I think here's like a small mistake slash like, I mean, there's many ways you can play this kind of situation when you get numbers. Like, as a team, like maybe me and Rob could start pushing into A, but I think like especially in like the lower level, like this is a tip for like a lot of low Onyx players, it's better to be safe than sorry and just kind of be like, alright, let's hold the 2 cap in these kind of situations. So like I can go back to C, and then hopefully as I'm going back to C, these 2 should be able to contest the snipe, and we still hold like a nice shape, and it's going to be kind of obvious where they're going to spawn, like towards that A on like the small window, you know. So here I notice all my teammates are pretty stacked up on the left, so I'm just watching the right side. We're just kind of holding that like traditional setup, I suppose, you know. I know his time is like a little bit exposed, so like I'm kind of like, you know, want to watch over him a little bit in case. But yeah, like here I get damage. I think I die here. I'm bad, but yeah, I think in hindsight my positioning could have been a bit cleaner. I think I should have just like, you know, if I watch it back. I think I do obviously get a bit of unlucky timing, I guess. So not the end of the world. I think here it was like I should have just. I jump. I think I should just like walked forward and then like kind of peek shotted, so like I kind of messed up a little bit. And then the reach out, yeah, is what it is. But yeah, here I just hope that he pushes this way. It's like a 50-50 gamble, but I guess the wrong way. Try to get the lucky repulse. Because I mean, if he goes that way, you get the free kill or repulse. So just kind of hoping. Alright, so this spawn again, pretty similar. Like here I'm thinking there could be like maybe 1 guy cuts, but the majority are probably going to be around green. I noticed like, you know, we're 2 dead here, so I think the best play to do here is just kind of wait. So this is actually like a good play, like a good interesting play. So no, like most of the time, like say if all my teammates were like alive, I would just go big door here, right? But I notice that like my teammates just died, so we're what I would call like really cycled, right? And when you're cycled, like you wanna like time your engagement. So like you noticed earlier, I was saying we're doing a bad job of like timing our engagements, so we're all kind of showing up at the same time. Like here, I'm thinking like, okay, like our teammates just died, so I'm not gonna get help for a really long time. So like what I did is I just flanked all the way around pillars, because by the time I show up to pillars, my teammates should have like spawned up, right? And they can like help me, is like my kind of thought process. So now I've got here and now we're spawned up, right? So like I'm just taking my time because I want to time my engagement so like we all show up at B around the same time. And obviously the reason we're going B is because Quantum's coming up. So I'm trying not to shoot too early, you know, so I kill one. And then I'm trying to like get shots, buy some time. Here, Mr. BRZ shits on me with a pistol. That's why you should pick up the pistol. Pretty good close range. But yeah, so that was the kind of the full process there, and I think it was a pretty good play, even though it didn't like work out too bad. And then yeah, here's same thing. They got Quantum, so I'm just trying to like want to like maybe like try kill the Quantum guy before he like moves out of B, because like once he pops it in B and then like gets up to like sand, that's like really strong. So like I didn't want to like let him out of B with the Quantum. Somehow he dies, maybe like a team nade or something, or then yeah, we killed two, and then yeah, there should just be like an easy B cap. So yeah, here it's a bit scrappy. They're in A. I think like at this point they're probably spawning like A and dummies, so it's like we kind of got to commit to one or the other. We're already a lot closer to A, so by the time we go C, we might get shot in the back. So here I'm thinking, all right, Timer, let me and you can maybe go towards A. Fortunately, I sit on a bit of a god nade, but I'm like, I kind of got to commit to it, you know. So I just start the cap, back down. I'm just trying to work like some sort of teamwork here and just try cap A. Yeah, we get that. Cap A. And then here I was going to go for the camo, but I think teammate spawns on it, so it's like, great. And then this teammate spawn is like, it makes it kind of obvious where they're going to be, in my opinion. Because like, when my teammate spawns OV, I mean, the way you got to think about it is, they're probably going to spawn as far away from my teammate as possible, right? So, plus I've already got a teammate over at C. So if I see this guy spawning on camo, I'm like, alright, there's going to be a shit ton of people around, like, nest box to green, right? You know? So like here I instantly turn around and just watch my big door, because I know they're like spawning around like nest to green, you know? That's kind of like my thought process. So kill one, and kind of the same thing, I like assume there are a lot of them around green, and a lot of them around nest. So I'm just taking my time, I don't want to be pushing too quick, because I know they're all going to be here. Just get my shields, shoot nest. Get the clean up. And then yeah, like here, just get the 2 cap, and I'll probably, you know, just try to get some damage. 2 dead. And again, like, you know, it really just depends on, like, the pacing of your team. Like, here, I'd say it's, like, 50-50. Like, you could push a trip cap, but pushing is, like, pretty complicated. Like, it's more complicated than holding the 2 cap, right? So, like, you know, if you're, like, high on X, like, 1800 plus, you know, we could probably be trying to make, like, a good push, but I'd recommend, for, like, a lot of low on X players, like, just hold the 2 caps, because I feel like it's really easy to mess the spawns up and make the game scrappy if you're not right. So, like, here, I just err on the side of caution and, like, back up and say, like, let's just hold the 2 cap. And yeah, like, so yeah, here, just like chill in, hold in, and then I get pushed, and unfortunately I die here. Where we go wrong as a team, I think we need to make sure we have one guy who's like deep in A. So, you know, as you'll see here, we get kills, it's all good, but I think what should be happening at this point, once we get this kill, maybe, so like, I think Robles spawns A, and I think he pushes out. But like, all he has to do is literally just like, sit like back here and just like watch for like flanks and stuff like that. Just play like really deep, because if you do this and you're like 2 green heavy, and then it makes this push like OP. Like if Robles was just like back here right now, it would be like a really like strong setup, but since, you know, we have no one there, it's like we just kind of get like bullied, you know. Alright, so rinse and repeat. This spawn we've got it a million times. I just assume they're either on my left and right, or they're all like OV heavy, like usually off this spawn. Here I see teammates going A, so I'd imagine I should just go help the teammate in A. I think I don't do much here. I end up sitting on a well-timed nade, and yeah, I die. Yeah, I got 1 shot, but unfortunately, that's how it's going to be sometimes. Sometimes you just sit on a nade. At least we get to clean up. It's one of those though, where it's like, you know, if you like start looking at like higher level things, it's like, again, if like Robles like goes like here and like slow plays his life, and I see he's like not as like vulnerable, maybe I'd like be like, okay, he's like slow playing it, so I have time to like jump around sand. But still, I think it, you know, I'll probably do the same thing, and it's a hard scenario. Alright, so like here, I know they're all at A anyway because I just died, but you know, this spawn like double hints they're all at A. You know, like usually when you get this spawn, it means they're left and right or they're all in A. So here I know I have like a little bit of space, so like I want to be like really quick and like deny map space to the enemy team. And this is another thing. The reason I chased this kill is because like off my spawn, I know like they were all in A, so I feel like I can get away with chasing this kill and not getting cleaned up because like I know they all spawned A, so like I can maybe get away with the chase. Here it's pretty simple. I just noticed Timer's getting shot and he's by himself, so I'm like, oh, he looks like he's in danger, so I'm gonna go help him out. Yeah, we help him. Here, I'd see on my right, my teammates are shooting their guns, so like I was maybe just like guessing that maybe we were shooting the guys like green, so like I'm just kind of like pushing towards green a little bit. And yeah, it's good. Like me and Timer kind of working a duo right now. You know, if I could be like nitpicky how he should have played it, it should have been like, instead of like hard committing, he should have just been like a bit more like maybe like peeking the door a little bit, like working a bit more of like a bait and switch as opposed to like a hard commit. But it's alright. I mean, gets the job done, gets damage, and he left a sniper for me, so I can't complain. Cap B, teammates cap in C, so yeah, it's pretty obvious where they're going to spawn, like around there, so just cap in B. Here I'm just watching my sand, because my teammates should have my big door covered, like hopefully. And then like here I'm just trying to, you know, hold the setup, like, you know, perfect setup for a map like this is somewhat what we'd have. I'd say this guy, it'd be perfect if this guy top mid was like here, and we were just kind of chilling, but you know, we'll make do, as you usually have to do. Be like, yeah, here I'm just holding this, and I'm like, oh, it's looking like, it's just kind of a game sense thing here, where I'm like, it's looking a little bit quiet towards green here, so I'm like kind of thinking they might be like trying to flank C. Here I notice Camo's in 10, so like, the only reason I go A here is just because Camo's in 10, and I'm pretty confident they're all going to be round OV. So like, the way I saw it in my head, like, you know, it was just kind of a split-second decision, and I was just kind of thinking like, okay, so here it is. So after that we kill this guy, I notice my teammate dies in a second. Like Timer dies, I think. And then like I think I get a comm that they're like there's a guy on him at C or like dummies. So I'm like in my head I'm thinking like, okay, it's like a 2v2 at C or like something like that. Like if they win it, that's like massive. And like even if I go to help them, like I could just go help them and then like they don't even need help or they're done with the fight, right? But I know if I push A here, like what I'm trying to do is I'm like really just trying to like spawn them, like just try to like spawn kill them, because rather they're gonna spawn here and maybe they don't look at me, or they might spawn OV on the camo and I can just flank all the way around and just like shoot them. Because the only reason I make this play is because camo's coming up. If it wasn't, I would have just like held the 2 cap. So I get cool pillars and I'll have a look. I'm like, he's long gone. So, like here I'm just trying to get like lucky spawn kills and I get 1 luckily. And then here I go. I think I could go to the trusty box because it's just like a god angle for whenever camo comes up. And yeah, and here I just want to like distract them so my teammate can get like a free camo. I think is like my kind of thought process. We get 1. I'm like, yep, we got the camo. Good job. And then obviously since I'm already at A, like might as well cap it now. So. And then I'd like to think that I play for Quantum here because it's coming up pretty soon. Slash like we should just hold the 2 cap and like slow it down for Quantum. Whilst time has been a distraction, you know, we should be able to like force numbers towards B and like get some trades. So I kill 1. I think I get juked around for a little bit. Like where is he? But we kill him eventually, I think. And I think I should get Quantum. I think they're just pushing, so I'm shooting. The Mighty Marine long range, we can't be challenging that. And I'm like, I don't know why I haven't grabbed Quantum more. I think he didn't grab Quantum. But one of us should have grabbed it. But yeah, we're both trying to live, and yeah, it's just kind of a weird life. But I think we did good. Like we focused B, got the kills. I think I should have just fucking swapped out my repulse for my Quantum like, earlier, to be honest. I think at this point I thought like Notchus was going for it, but I should have just ran for it. But I was like 1 shot and playing like too scared. Then I get clipped by the nade, and now it's just like, oh, it sucks. I think it was like weird. I feel like maybe we could have got like back up here, so I'm just kind of like curious. I'm just gonna like see where we spawn. Do we even get a chance to spawn up? Kill 1. So yeah, I mean, all this is just like, yeah. So like this guy should, instead of ratting, he should maybe just be playing like this angle. So and then again, so like having like 2 guys push out, it should be like 1 guy just like sitting back a bit more, kind of playing this angle, and then if we're screaming for help, he can like fly big door. Because like yeah, I think the big issue whenever we had this A/B setup is we never had a guy kind of sitting deep in A, which was like a pretty big mistake. And it just it kept allowing them to get like loads of like flanks, as you can see. Like this guy like flanks big door for free because we don't have a guy who's like just kind of like sat here watching rats, watching top mid, kind of swapping between the two, you know. Like having one guy play that role is always like really important. Alright, so off this spawn, usually I'm actually pretty confident there isn't a guy like around nest when I get this spawn. I'm usually thinking they're going to be like around to my left. So like I like quickly check it just to make sure no one's there. And like this was just like a weird like play. I just like, it's one of those where in my head I'm thinking, okay, like all my team is probably going to spawn here. And if they, like if all four of us cap C, like this is only that this is like a 3-1 split. Like I thought this is the sort of play you gotta be like you have to be like a 4-stack to like make this play. But basically in my head I'm thinking like, okay, like they're capping A. By the time I get to A, they would have capped it and left it and probably went B, so maybe I can cap it behind them. And I'm thinking all my team's gonna spawn here, so I'm hoping my teammates cap C, and then I go A, and then we're capping A and C, and then we put the enemy team in like a bit of a dilemma, and they're just kind of like, okay, which one do we go for, kind of thing. So that was my thought process here. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go A, try isolate a piv. It's like they can't focus two things at once. But I was scared if I go back to C, as you can see, they're just gonna be staring at it. Even if there's like a million of us, like we could still get like shredded, you know. So here I'm just like, fuck it, I'll go A, try win like a 1v1, and it's like worst case scenario, like we're dividing their attention, right? So it's kind of like a good thing. And best case scenario, we cap 2 points, which we do. So yeah, it kind of works out, and then here I'm just like, all right, you know, I got that kill. My teammates died in C, so I'm like, okay, whilst they're capping C, maybe I can cap B like really quickly if I'm lucky. And here I'm just kind of scared, so I just drop down into the thing. I think here someone comes as a go 1-shot nest, so I try to chase him. Unfortunate team nade, but it is what it is. And we kill that guy, so it's fine. Then I die, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so yeah, off this spawn, it's kind of like a back tower-ish spawns, but like still I kind of spawned like to the left side of back tower, so I'm kind of thinking, alright, they're probably like right side more heavy, like more heavy towards green. Like I didn't even like pre-aim OV, you know, but it's probably a bit of a mistake. Could be a bit of a bad timing. Like I think in reality I shouldn't I probably ruled out OV a little bit too hard off my spawn. I shouldn't so I'm not saying I shouldn't rule it out, but like for some reason I just randomly go this way when in reality I should pretty much always just be going this way. Trying to stabilize and get some control. So I get like blamed because I just go forward. So I think that was just like a bit of like a movement mistake / like laziness. I should have like maybe predicted there could be a guy on OV. So like I like playing for the nest skills like I did, but I just think my route was like a bit shit. I think it was because I saw the teammate on the right, so I was like, oh, maybe the dice guy will slide out and I can like get a different angle. But in reality, I should have just went to the right. Because plus like just stabilizing and getting some tower control is like really good. Alright, yeah, so this spawn again, I spawn like screens looking dummies, so it's like heavy hinting they're going to be on my left, and it's super unlikely there's a guy dummies, so I should just be like turning around and be like, oh shit, there's going to be like a million guys on my team that need help. So yeah, trying to shoot, help teammates to the left. And in reality, I can't lie, I just ego child Marine like way too long, just because he's my friend and I just wanted to outshoot him. I should have literally just shot him, like even though I had the first shots, I should have been like, you're not important, and just like ran away and just like pushed the guys on the left, but I overchilled way too long and like wasted way too much time. And then by the time I got back into A, they beat me to big door, so bit of a mistake. Here, so this spawn again usually means they're left and right, or they're all in overshield. Notice how I have teammates to my left, so that kind of rules out the left and right theory. So I'm thinking, okay, they're probably all on the overshield off the spawn like this. So here I know I should be good to grab Quantum. I should have plenty of time. I don't have to worry about my big door yet because they all spawned overshield. So yeah, I'm just like capping, and then yeah, that was a bit dumb, I guess. I should have put the portal in a better place, maybe like the middle of green. In hindsight, like put it in the tunnel, but I just popped it too quick. But yeah, and then I don't know why I just checked pillars for some reason. Bad timing as well, but yeah. Main mistake, I'd say bad like quantum placement. Alright, so yeah, spawn kind of middle-ish. So like here, I'm thinking they're probably like all around A. I did spawn to the left, so they're probably like further up right side than like left. But you know, main thing is they're gonna all be A heavy. Timer dies, I think. And then here, to be honest, like here, I was just trying to like beat them to a spot. So like here in my head, I'm like, okay, like again, this is what I'm saying about like don't always try overhelp, but like just try beat them to like a spot. So here I'm just kind of praying. Like, I think I got like com like let's go B or something because like time is like distracting him in A, so like that creates space at B. But I just wanted to add a different angle because like here I noticed like Noxious spawns like mud, so I'm just kind of hoping these two go nest and then I go top middle, and then we have like reasonably like spread out angles towards like B where we can like shoot it from like a bunch of different ways. So here try to get a lucky cleanup, then I'm like alright, like B's looking kind of clean, and then yeah, just try my best to like help hold B. And like here they're in C, so like I know they're probably rotated C, so there's probably at least two, like there is maybe three. So like at this point it's like if me and Nox just fly at A, like worst case scenario it's a 2v2. It's not perfect and ideal, but you know, like we kind of have no choice. We can't just stay here. We have to go somewhere. So he like identifies it like I do. We have to go A. So I'm just go like as quick as I can. Cap A, cap B. I'll try help him. And here, like I wouldn't always chase this, but since it's an M&K player with a snipe, I know I have to chase the shit out of him. Because I can't let him get away with that. So get snipe. We got the trip. Go back to big. But yeah, so like here I'm just trying to like get the spawn kill around the overshield side of the map and end up whiffing the first one, but I think I hit the second one, so it's okay. And then I think did this guy spawn big though? That's kind of wild. I don't know if he flanked it or not. I didn't see that one coming. I can't lie. I'm just curious here. Let me check. Did I kill him? I think it's because we hard push C like really hard. Yeah, he did. Wow, that's crazy. I guess it makes sense. So like, I think we went. I mean, the main issue is like if this guy wasn't here, they probably wouldn't have spawned here. If we were like a little bit more like reserved, if we were just like pushing tower, and like you know like maybe one guy was sitting nest still, like this guy wouldn't have spawned here. But you know, it's understandable. So here I just assume I just assume I'm safe, but I'm not. But sometimes the spawns get pretty blocked, and that's what I mean about pushing for trip caps when you're like not like a higher level Onyx, because like sure like sometimes you need to like here when we're down a lot we just kind of gotta like get risky, but you know like it's very easy to like mess up the spawns and then give that one guy like a god spawn, right? So like when people are dead you really have to be very cognizant that you're moving around the map so like people don't get like really good spawns. So like here I spawn OV, but I'm like it's a little bit different. Like I spawn like OV looking at C, so it makes me think like, okay, maybe they're quite A heavy. So like in my head, I'm not really like probably didn't predict this guy to be here, but if I had to guess what they were, I'd say like A and B off a spawn like this. But I noticed so like here I think here I decided to just route my team and let's just make like a B heavy push. Slash like going mid is like good because like I can kind of help both sets of players, I suppose, which is nice. So kill him, then look B, try help B. Because my teammate's in nest. Don't check that, but thankfully I don't die, so yeah, just try cap this quick. And then here, basically, I like knew they're going to be spawning OV, right? Because like we're literally all just around green, and it's like you know, so like we're literally all around green. The game's going to spawn them as far away from us as possible, which is on overshield. So like here, I noticed like we have two guys A, and it's kind of like the same thing where it's like if we 2-2 split here, there's no way they clutch it, like you know. Because we should have to pre-aim. So like here I told Noxious to flank C, because I knew by the time he like flanked and got damage, even if he dies I should be able to like clean up the damage, and yeah, that's the game, so. Yeah, I mean in general like I think the main like mistakes of my team were like, you know, like when we held the two caps, we could have like, you know, like had a guy deep in A little bit more, which would have made like a big difference. And then like when we're pushing trip caps, maybe like, because generally speaking like a free like tip I suppose is like it's pretty simple if you think about it, but it's like where do you want to spawn the enemy team in strongholds, right? Like you want to spawn them on turbine because that is the one place which is nowhere near a stronghold, right? So it's like spawning them C, worst case scenario, like you're never happy to spawn them C. Spawning them A or B, it's kind of like yeah, they both it's like kind of okay, not great, not bad, but like spawning them turbine is like the end goal. Because it's like if they're all spawning there and you have like A and fucking like tower control, they're just screwed. So that's like if you are like trying to push for blenders, that's kind of like, or like trip caps, like that's kind of like the end goal, you know. And if you ever have tower control, like you always kind of just always keep like one guy around tower. Like you never, it's a spawn you never want to open up. Like you can open up the green spawn, open up the A spawn, but like you pretty much always want to just have one guy hanging back because you never want to open up the C spawn, I suppose. But yeah, I guess that's that for the VOD review. So
Nice.
if anyone has any questions, you can type them or speak or whatever. I don't mind. Hopefully, I covered enough stuff.
Yeah, I think you can cover a lot of things here. I think like a lot of what you mentioned requires, requires like every member to be paying attention like to their teammates, and sometimes like grinding matchmaking solo queue, like play styles can definitely clash. And
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
But like you can still be like it's like one of those, right, where it's like if you're it's just like you can still like people like think like this is like another misconception you get like you get like a little bit in like kind of low Onyxy lobbies and like diamonds is like people think of teamwork as like a selfless trait. Like if all your teammates are like just doing their own thing and you're like Mr. Teamwork, like you're the guy that's like paying for that, right? Like you're like like damn, I'm helping my teammates so much and they're helping me. It doesn't work like that really because it's like if you're really aware of where your teammates are and then your teammate has no idea where his teammates are, like you should be having a better game because your awareness is like way more heightened than his. So it's like like all those like times in that game. It's like if I wasn't aware of where my teammates were, like I would have just been like lost and just got like caught off guard, you know. So it's
Yeah.
like it works out. Like even if all your teammates are like idiots and just like running around by themselves, it's like if you're paying attention to like stuff like where they're spawning up or like where they're pushing, so like what spawns are getting blocked and it's like if your teammate's going rogue, right? Like there was a couple times Timer went a bit rogue, but I still like watched over him, right? Because it's like I'm like worst case scenario, he's like he's not terrible, so like he's just gonna push in and like worst case scenario he'll like lose the fight and get a guy one shot. So like if I like watch over him, I can like clean up the kill, you know. So it's just
Yeah.
like it's just like yeah, even if your teammates are just like not great, it's like you still want to kind of keep that mentality because it just like because yeah, like it's just like you're just gonna get the free one shot cleanups if you like have good awareness of like where your teammates are at and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think you did that pretty well, like in this game, and I've noticed like how you like centered yourself in between like two teammates, which was pretty nice.
Yeah, like that's usually like what you try to do, right? Like you just try like fill out the map. It's like usually like when you're like the first or second spawner, you try get like a bit of like a wide angle, I suppose, you know.
Yeah,
And then it's like if you're like the third, I mean usually when you're like the third spawner, you like just or the fourth spawner, you're just going to like help your teammates, right? And then usually like if you have enough space, then trying to get like a different angle is always like kind of nice, you know. Like usually, I suppose. But what's it called? I guess we could do one more game if anyone's interested, and if anyone has any questions, they can just like ask it, just type in the chat or whatever. I don't mind. But I'm down for another 8's lobby if we have enough people to play an 8's lobby.
Yeah, if you guys are willing.
I'll play.
Cool.
For sure, let's do it.
Sweet. All right. Where should I do this? I'm gonna send like a general Discord invite, so like anyone who's on PC can join.
There's
Yeah.
4 of us in this lobby if you want to join us, and then we'll pass you host with them.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I guess there's still 4.
I mean, whatever. Just an option.
Yeah. Actually, wait.
by the way, then
Actually, yeah. Message. Just join my lobby. Actually, everyone's just kind of joining now. Yeah. I think there's something like Clutch said where it's like if you're like a sub or something. I don't really know how it works, but like those people get priority. But I don't really know who to check who is one and who isn't. So, but I don't know.
Oh, excuse me.
If I got your question.
Yeah, by the time I added him to speak, he forgot. I was like, oh wait. It was easier on my phone. I was like, where's the setting? It was at the top and then the middle. I was like, where is it? I know I know I had permission to add people as a speaker. Where the heck did it go?
Yeah, you're good.
You guys got 8?
We've got 6 so far, so we've got 2 more spots. So.
All right.
And yeah, we'll just replay the game mode, I suppose.
One of you boys send me an invite.
I'm hopping in now.
I'll join, but I'll be happy to swap out if anyone else is joining.
Yeah, we have got a lot of people here, fortunately, which is awesome. So you know, if anyone, we should have enough.
Yeah, I think our 8th is Shadow. I think he's joining in.
Yeah, it's loading up.
Yeah, Viper, I think you're good.
Okay, bet.
Okay, cool. We have A, unless there's any people. Do you know how to check Noxious or anything if someone's like a sub or something?
Yeah. Shamrock is a sub, but he's I don't know, like if he's playing or not. Shamrock?
I'm here, but you guys can go ahead and play.
You got to go. What do you mean, Marin? It's like, yeah, not playing, right?
Yeah, y'all already got 8 in the lobby. I'm not gonna
Dude,
kick someone out.
Shamrock
Yeah.
doesn't want the smoke.
Yeah, no.
Dude, go
Yeah,
go
Clutch
on.
was saying that, whoever has the like subscription, does get priority. So if you wanna like chime in, bro, you're welcome to.
I say
That's-
you kick Roblers out.
Never. Poor little Robles.
Hey, Warlord. Clutch was mentioning that if you want to see the roles, you just right click on the name and you'll be able to see like who has
Oh, okay.
who subbed and what roles they have and all that.
Okay, so is it the premium? Is that what it's called?
Pretty much.
So it
I don't know how it works.
yeah it
'Cause
the
everyone
tag.
has like
oh
10,000
yeah,
roles.
it says builder, founder.
Okay. Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
so the tag usually has like 3 different names, but like towards the last 3 like words should be of Clutch Academy, like builder of Clutch Academy, architect of Clutch Academy, and something else like of Clutch Academy. Shamrock and I think are the Shamrock, Shadow, and I are the only ones that subbed in, so you can like see the roles. It's usually at the very top, under the roles section. But
Okay, cool.
yeah,
Yeah, like I said, we'll just get 8 and we need one more. And so if
Yeah, I
anyone
can
else
join
wants to
then
join,
if you need one.
yeah, go for it.
Oh, Roblers.
I just need one of y'all can send me a Xbox invite. Sharemark Source 77. I think you invited me earlier, Warlord. If you want to send me another one.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll just type it in now.
Yeah.
I got it.
Also, anyone else watching in the Discord, just viewing, Clutch is live right now too. So if you want to watch from the chat, or from the Twitch, you're welcome to.
Is he observing?
Yes, I believe so. I believe he
Gotta
said
get
he
him in
was.
here. I'll send him an invite.
Said he was live. Let me click to open chat. Let me click. I'm gonna paste this here so you guys can just click on it if you want.
All right. Let's. So I guess give me. I guess on my team we'll have the subs or whatever. So we'll have me,
Send
Noxious,
the
Shamrock,
Discord
and
invite.
one more maybe.
Shadow.
We could do.
So not me.
No, not you, buddy. But yeah, I don't know about the fourth spell, how to balance it. But,
Shadow was he sub to?
okay, so should we just do me and the 3 subs and then do that? I suppose.
That sounds fair.
All right, let's go non-subs.
What team am I on?
Hopefully this
Dan,
server doesn't put me on 200 ping again. That was insane, bro.
Dan, go Eagle, and then who else? I think
Oh.
Roddy. Is it Roddy needs to go Eagle?
Yeah, Viper goes Eagle and then Roddy.
All right, cool. So yeah, you guys need to make a party chat. Do we need to make a party chat, or anything, or?
I mean,
So us 4 will stay here.
yeah, we can stay here. It's just awkward for Xbox people, but
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, well, I guess we'll just. Yeah, I suppose. All right, Dan. Let me know when your team's made like a party. I suppose.
Okay. I guess I'll. Hang on. Let me just invite everyone.
Can we go down to a different voice chat, Viper?
I mean, you could if all of you are on PC.
Whatever we need to. Am I on the right team or am I supposed
Yeah,
to?
yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good, Viper.
Okay, that sounds.
Yeah, just create like a party even for yourselves.
We
But
could
can you
just
go
join a
into-
voice chat, Viper.
Yeah.
Down like at academic Academy.
Well, I
or
think
Major.
they were wanting them to switch, unless it's easier for us to switch.
No, I
Yeah,
can't
we
switch
can-
we're
because I'm
switching,
doing the
yeah.
share screen, right?
Oh,
I can't
so
switch.
okay, so
One
everyone
is-
on his team needs to stay here, and then
Yep.
Yeah.
you guys
And
create
then
another one.
we'll yeah. What voice channel can we go into?
Any that you're able to join. Let's see. The closest
I
one.
can join the Academy rank too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, join down there,
Sweet,
and
sweet.
then I can see if
Yeah,
I can
baby.
move you too.
All right, awesome. All right, so yeah, start it up.
Okay, I think boom. Timer, you're on our squad though. Why you? Can you hear me still, Timer? In the lobby? You're supposed to be in our chat. 1 second.
Wait, what's going on?
She's supposed to be in their chat.
Yeah. Hey, who are we missing? We need someone, right?
We have
Jade.
access to use
Jade.
Shamrock. He's on
Shamrock,
Xbox. Should we invite him to a party or something?
Did he leave?
He's on
Hey,
Xbox. That he says
Warlord.
stuff.
Yeah.
I think Shamrod left. Like he went to audience by accident. Can you like invite him to speak?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Figure
He
out.
should be in. Yeah, he should be in audience. But other than that, I think we're all good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I see it. Wait.
Yeah. I think he's
Why?
raising his hand.
Oh, I'm so bad at this. I have no idea how it works.
Bro, I have never done it. Otherwise, I would have definitely
Like to
put in.
speak. Yep, I
Yeah.
think I did it.
Got it.
Hey, let's go.
Alright. So, all right, we all ready? Yeah, I'll start it up.
I'm good.
Sweet.
I haven't played today though, so
Oh, you're good.
up there.
Yeah. Very good. It's just for
Yeah.
Yeah, so same as before. Like we'll just try to do like a B heavy strategy at the start. Just like really have like a good team fight for the quantum. You can take whatever route you guys like as long as it's like somewhat involved around the objective of trying to capture B and get the quantum, I guess.
Happy. Go nest.
What's your ping, Warlord?
93.
Nice, dude. I'm at 160, but it's all good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go white wall and just try to like watch for the
Big
pushes.
door weak. Going back green.
Ten
Yeah,
bags,
one shot back B.
Hand bags backed up. Back
mid,
green's
right.
dead. I got B.
Nice, try getting a
Alright, we got
quantum.
kitty.
One's in C with snipe.
Yeah,
You might
come
go
on.
nest.
Sniping
Nest
nest.
is weak with snipe.
Dead.
Nice kill. Alright, I'm getting into tower for OV.
Bottom pillars. Bottom pillars.
One's already dummies. Yeah, let's try play for this
Time is
camo.
weak.
Two dummy.
Dummy door going to the door.
Two bottom mid,
Oh, I'm
one weak,
checking.
one dummy.
I got one. Another one on camo. One
Dummy,
shot.
the dummy's runner.
Pushing over. Pushing over.
Yeah, two dummies. Oh, I'm so dead.
One dead.
Nice, one more
Another
there.
one going back at elbow.
Nice, full dead. Camo was up, by the way. Shadow, if you want to go for that. Should be able to get it for free, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
It might spawn on your A
They're on
though.
it,
Yeah,
they're on
one's wow, one just spawned there. Holy shit. I spawned green. I'm trying to go dark box. Just keep playing around this camo, guys. I'm gonna try to help.
She won it. I killed one. One at small door. Small window. Small window.
Got one. Scanning for camo.
Small window
That's
dropped.
cool.
He's front scoreboard.
You may already one.
Yeah, I got cuts for you. Sorry, I was popping camo. I
I'm
got.
not here with him. Here with him.
Can you cap A? I want to like go
Yep,
B
yep,
with
yep.
camo. I'll speed it up a little bit, but
They're
One
on C.
Oh no.
I'm playing for the B contest.
I'm gonna come help you in a second.
Holy shit.
Training one.
One have one on me and B somewhere, I think.
That green
Dead.
lights.
Alright,
I got back spawns. There should be scoreboard sign. Next
Grab it.
bridge. Dead.
I'm trying to fly A. One's
I'm-
one
I'm
shot in
good.
A.
me
Just
go
hold the
up here?
two. Hold the two, maybe. Actually, alright, fuck it, let's go.
Might be going
Yeah.
big door here. Scoreboard.
I got one. There's another one there. Another one stand now.
Yeah. He's in sidekick. Queen Viper. Didn't
Yeah,
die yet.
Just try to play Nest Shamrock. You should be good. One's on top mid on Shamrock.
One shot. Big door going B. Big door going B.
We're taking our pillar. Let's see here.
Yeah, we can maybe just go A if you guys want.
I'm playing
I'm
back.
Where are we playing? I can maybe flank B if you're playing it.
One blinking
Playing
on A.
nest. Two big door.
Where's that?
I have
Oh,
shots.
free A,
on
free A,
training.
holy shit. Yeah, they had free in A as well.
That might push my top lane then.
One's on nest on you, in shadow.
White
I
wall.
didn't get
big door.
trade. He's one shot back green.
I'm just gonna
Green
cap
dead.
A.
Pillar door. Pillar
Big
door.
door going A, and then pillars. Big door
one
crack, and
big.
then pillars. He's going training.
I'm just playing for camo.
Dummies kill me. One just got dummy spawn. All right.
Trying to play cuts control. Dead. Running for it quick. I'll drop it down if I die. Nice.
What
I'm
on guys?
yeah,
I think.
I can help you see. I can help you see.
Yeah.
There might be one guy like river maybe.
Let me ramp.
I'm gonna chase him. I've camo.
Let's shove A. Let's shove A.
Could you cap C? I want to keep the pressure on a little bit.
Yeah. I'm watching sandbags.
There's 3 here. Oh my gosh.
Watching over you. Just
One.
got one.
There's more absolute in there, Warlord.
I left C open, by the way. They're grabbing
What do you
B.
got? C?
One was one shot in A as well. Yeah,
Play
just
B,
pressure
play
you
B.
guys. You should be good.
B light side. Correct.
I've one on me in
Forward,
A.
I'm coming to help you.
He got me. Nice kill though. 4 dead. They should spawn
Big
dummies.
door man, push me. Oh wait, no, we're
You know, you're good. They're 4 dead. They're gonna spawn dummies to see.
Yeah, I'm
Mud,
playing for
mud.
snipes next.
Yeah, one mud.
Hey, just grab snipes.
We need some help over here, guys.
Yeah, I'm watching over
Door
you.
with sniper. Go in rat tunnel to A. With
I'm
sniper.
gonna hold
They have
A. You
snipes
just watch
probably
over
in
him.
bridge pillars. Pillars
Big door, big door.
Mud now.
On my X.
Yeah,
back green, back green.
training and back B. Alright, last guy back B. Is full health. Light side B.
They're dead.
I got
mud
my
again,
keys
mud
on.
again.
B plaid going nest bridge.
Make sure we get a guy into A here. They might push you in A.
Top
I got
man.
big door.
I'm gonna go. I'll watch
big
over
door.
you, Shamrock.
Bottom nest. Bottom nest dead.
Another guy was weak around
One's in A.
the tower. I'm just popping quantum quick.
Chase
I'm
me
coming-
key door, dude.
I'm coming A. I'm coming A.
Two
Nice
two
kill.
key door. I'm
War
coming
one.
to help you.
Full
A.
shield.
Sandbags. Sandbags weak going to top main. Roddy. They will be two winning
Traded.
Warlord.
There's a snipe. There was a snipe down in A as well.
Oh no.
On my
bro.
X.
One's going top mid.
Nest
Nice,
on you
nest,
guys.
nest.
They're gonna be around C as well. Watch the B push.
Top mid.
That's
Top mid on you. I got shots. I don't miss. I got him. I've one top mid. Might go bottom mid.
Pillar door, pillar door.
Hear that?
Pushing.
Nothing there.
Think
He was
They
just
might go
there.
A here. They
He's
might
still
go A.
there.
I'm just gonna watch rats quick. Oh, you got it. Nice job.
Yeah.
Great, yeah.
Training.
On the door.
He's weak.
On
you
nest
go.
Gas
box.
bridge.
I'm trying to help you, B.
Camo's
It's gonna
up
be
to
2B on me. Yeah, I'm kind of screwed.
both weak. Both cracked on B.
I died.
And
Got
then
one. There was
one on
another guy
Camo.
weak in B though.
Camo going cuts.
Frame's going crazy. Alright, I'm trying to come back. We can. Yeah, nice. Let's go
Yeah.
B when we get shields. I can help
Camo
sandbags.
might have gone pillars
One
here.
C plat.
Yeah, just get double hop that. I'm just gonna try hold this. Oh, in B. I'm just throwing
Mud
nades.
now.
Try. Yeah, he's in B, Queen. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, but Camo's in B. Nice kill. Camo's still B as well. I'm one pillars.
Yeah, Camo
Camo's
go bottom
on the dark
mid, and then what?
Cameras
Concrete.
dark side.
Concrete
Queen
dead.
Yeah.
Back B and never died.
I'm coming stand to try watch over you. I see one mud pushing hill. I've one nest. Alright, let's try hold this. Nice, just hold
I got
it.
ace ones. One might be scoreboard here.
There's 2C. One on snipe, weak timer.
Bottom nest. Dummy side.
I
Two
got
the
snipe.
dummies going to turbine. All right.
On you shadow, get melee. Unlucky. Dead. I'm
Turbine very
bringing.
weak.
I'm looking. I got one.
Dummies, C plat.
They might be mud here. Or
Oh, we spawned
yeah,
green.
it's the same.
I'm gonna.
Absolute back.
I'll hold A for now. I can come stand and watch over. In the
There's
tunnel.
three-
What other one?
Eyeball. When I just get a cloud.
Yeah, two
White
sand,
wall
two
going
sand.
to sandbags. Dropping key door cracked.
Looking if he chases.
Dark side B timer. Then key door never died Warlord.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah, he went
Let's
C
go.
plat. Two dummies going C plat. Nest bridge.
What on nest and front cuts.
There's 2C.
One should be pushing B here.
I killed one nurse.
I'm just watching
Up
over you
tower.
guys.
Might
Might
be
go A
pushing
here.
scoreboard here. Yo, two to top mid.
I'm looking in
10
a sec.
bags.
One scoreboard as well.
Two to top mid still.
Go on.
One should be pushing
They
red
got
tunnel here,
going
maybe.
B as well. Yeah, I think they just went B.
Red tunnel right now, WARLORD. I just saw him.
Yeah, I'm just getting the contest quick. Oh, I might die here. One's in B. Yeah, I'm fucked.
Nice. We killed the red tunnel guy. I'm going for B here.
Yeah, I died. That was
Pushing me
bad.
back B and
It's
then
2B,
pillars.
2B.
Pillars for right now and then B there.
Top
I'm
sands.
wrapping around, yeah.
Nice.
Did we
What?
get the guy since?
Oh my gosh.
Camo's cuts. One shot. Dead.
Come on, Dad.
I'm just gonna cap C.
Mess now.
Yeah.
See,
Dice.
He's weak dice. He's going river. Might run pillars. I'm not sure.
On standby. Going top mid at the moment.
Yeah, pillars cracked, Going
Mid-weak.
pillar, yeah.
I spawned A. They're gonna be all over you. C. I'm gonna go B and help Shadow. I'm leaving A. The fuck.
Big
Wow,
door.
2A, 2A. Yeah, I knew they were gonna be A. Nice. Good try. Go
Big door
right
dead.
B.
They will be coming from white wall here.
one more.
Dead.
One more.
One sand. Nice shots, guys.
Absolutely.
Gonna help you, Nox.
No way he didn't die. Got concrete cracked and then big door.
Oh, he's right behind me. Shit, my bad. One shot sand. Alright, just hold C for a sec to stabilize here. They're gonna have quantum. They might push you guys. Watch your like OVs push and shit. Yeah, just
Front
keep
cuts
staying
for
alive.
right now. Front cuts. Maybe going bottom cuts.
I'm here. That's one.
Then
Alright, I'm gonna try help Shadow. He's kinda isolated. One sand, weak, Roddy. Dead.
Training in B.
He's killing me. Oh, two there. There was one more with quantum in B. Nice. Cap that, both of you.
yeah. They're nading me there. Hold on.
I
Big door
spawned
now.
C.
Big door going dark side B. Dark side B weak.
Absolute.
Nice game.
10 bags
GG.
and then one B.
Nice stuff, nice stuff. There we go. I think we held the AB setup at our team that game better than the other game. that was positive for sure. Feel like we had that AB and we're locking it down really good.
Yeah. I think you like explained it pretty well, like with the reasons why, and I think like we applied it and kind of like made it work.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Should we switch up teams?
I'm probably gonna bounce now, I think. I think it's been a session, but
Weird.
unless anyone
Yeah.
unless
WARLORD has
anyone
been- yeah.
has any questions before we wrap it up, I suppose.
Negative.
Hey, so I might have a question here, like something like you were explaining, like having either like COB or AUB set up and then keep having them spawn like turbine. Let's say if you're on the receiving end of it and you're constantly like spawning like dummies turbine like OS dummies
Yep.
or like scoreboard, how do you like break that? Like how do you?
Well, yeah, I'd first say that like dummies and turbine are like definitely very different spawns, or they mean very different things. So like generally when you spawn dummies, you should just generally try get into tower and just try stabilize a little bit because you already spawned so close to it, right? Like all you have to do is literally just like jump up into tower and live like most of the time. Then obviously if you spawn dummies, like where you're facing can be like different, right? Because sometimes you'll spawn dummies facing nest, which means like usually you're pretty good. Like they're probably like round A in like small window. If you get like the dummy spawn where you're facing like turbine, then usually you want to be also like when you're facing turbine, generally they're going to be in your nest, so you're just going to want to quickly spin, preaim that, and work C, maybe get into tower. If you get the OV spawn, honestly, like just to simplify it, like pretty much every time you should just be going to A, because like
Yeah,
if you the issue with like going C is most of the time they're already going to have guys in tower, or like they're so you're kind of just like screwed, you know?
Yeah.
So like getting it into A. Plus, it's just a lot easier to like get a lot of bodies into A, you know. But like, yeah, if you go dummies, like usually they're already going to be in tower, so it's kind of like a lost cause, you know. There is like maybe some rare exception where like maybe you get like an OV spawn and like you're like facing like A or some shit, and then maybe you're like, all right, fuck it, like maybe I can quickly get into tower. But like, I'd just say like, 9 out of 10 times if you spawn OV, just go A. Strongholds, you know.
Yeah. Someone asked in the chat when we're a lot. Wolfrain was asking, what if you spawn dummies and you're immediately getting pushed from tower?
I mean,
I don't think that they would get spawn dummies, right? If someone is like top tower.
yeah, I don't think so. Like, I think what you're referring to is like, Wolf is like, does it happen? Like, you mean like you're spawning dummies and they're like on your nest? Like, they're kind of more like nest boxes kind of thing? Because I don't think they're like going to be like tower if you're spawning dummies. Like, I mean, I'm sure like it's happened to you. Like, like sometimes the spawns just break.
Yeah,
mean,
sometimes.
Yeah.
It typically happens when someone's about around, like, where the box is, right when
Yeah,
you
yeah,
cross the bridge
exactly.
from Nest. So yeah, usually that'll happen, and I'll spawn like 1 second, and they're already on top of the tower, blasting me. So
Yeah. So I mean, as let me just quickly share my screen. Let me just quickly like show you. So I think it'll be easier with like visual aid. So I'm just gonna like load up Livefire and just like explain it real quick. Because yeah, I mean, it really does just depend because there's like a couple different scenarios. But I mean, most of the time, like pretty much what I'm about to say is like most of the time when you get the dummy spawn, like if you're like the first spawner, like second spawner, like you just need to get into tower. Like beating the enemy team to tower is like priority, right? Like that's like the main thing most of the time when you get like a dummy spawn. Like for sure. But yeah, if anyone else has any questions, I'm here for like another 5 minutes, so feel free to type in the chat. Or try think of one whilst I quickly explain this. So yeah, like if you get like the dummy spawn, like obviously that there's like the different variations of it, but like the majority of the time, like if you get this spawn, like you should be like, all right, like alarm bells, right? So I think this is like the exact spawn you're referring to is like when you like spawn and you're like looking like at the window. Like if you get this spawn, like honestly, like 9 times out of 10, you should just make the exact same play. Like you shouldn't do this. So like here's probably where you're going wrong is that you'll spawn, be like, just have a little look, and by then it's like too late. Like, or like you might spawn and like, I don't know, you like randomly just go, that's good, and then go back here. Every time you get this spawn, you should just instantly pre-aim nest, because they could be, like, it's super likely they're going to be nest, so you spawn, pre-aim, and then you just need to like jump up on tower, like on the box, right? Like, you don't want to like, randomly like spawn, go like this way to like nest, because like you said, they could have already been like dice and went tower, right? So like, you want to get in the habit of whenever you get this exact spawn, just like literally just get up into tower like really quick, and like watch your nest and just be like annoying, right? And just buy time for your teammates to come spawn and like maybe help you,
Okay.
So yeah. So that whenever you get that spawn, just try like make that like the sequence of events, Like try like don't go like this or like or anything like that, or you just want to play it really heavy around like this side, or you could sometimes go like tower 1 to like this, but as long as you're doing something like that, whenever you get that spawn, you're good, Another thing is like say if you get the same spawn, right, but let's say you're like facing this way, it's now like a lot less likely they're going to be nest. So maybe if you get this exact spawn, it means that A heavy. So what you can maybe get away with is like you don't have to go tower. Like if you get this spawn, you could be like, all right, like I can just make this play instead. Like kind of work your way across like this, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's always like slight variations, but honestly, like if you just simplified it and said every time I spawn dummies, I'm gonna go tower, it's never gonna be like a terrible play. It's always gonna be like pretty good.
All right.
Cool. Anything else?
Typically in that instance, when you're just being annoying, you're just trying to like hold power over the map so that it allows your teammates to spawn and also like control the objective too.
Yeah, exactly.
And depending on which side of the map you're controlling. So if you're trying to control C and B stronghold, I believe is on green, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah. So like I'm guessing you want to be kind of in between the tower and nest and kind of like parrying back and forth between the two strongholds to try to help control that. Okay.
Yeah, that's the best one. You can make A/B work as well. We kind of talked about it a little bit earlier in the session, but that's like a really strong setup if you sub correctly. But generally speaking, your best C/B setup is going to be like kind of like one guy kind of ratting it back B, another guy kind of more playing like towards like nest to like the box, and then you kind of have like another guy kind of playing nest to like dice, and then the fourth guy will just be like tower. That's kind of like your go-to setup, I suppose. But yeah, another thing about the rank tower, like what you were referring to earlier, but like the reason obviously a rank tower because it's gonna work like either way because basically is if they all focus you like really hard and like they're all like going for you, like you're gonna buy enough time for your teammates to probably spawn A and cap it like uncontested, or like they all go for you and then your teammates are still spawning, or like one or two of them go for you, like they don't all go for you. Then that means maybe like one of the guard on their team's like ranking A. Like if one or two of them go for you from like dummies, then it's like, you know, your teammates are going to spawn up and you'll probably end up winning the team fight if you buy enough time, right? So it's kind of like a win-win. It's like rather they overcommit a million people to kill you and your teammates get really good spawns, or like one or two commit, but since you bought enough time, you should be able to like, outnumber them, you know? So that's why like getting into tower is like really good. Oh, I suppose, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's good to know. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. Anything else, anyone, or good? Alright,
We're good.
Looks like yeah, that's it for the questions.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you
So
so
yeah,
much, Warlord.
real quick, I know Clutch said, you know, the reason like I do the group coachings is because like Clutch funds it, but he funds it because of like I think it's like you can get like was it like premium or something? I don't know what it's called, but I think it's like if you're like a sub to like the Discord, it's like that helps like fund all the coachings. I know I do some, but now I think like other pros do it like Drock and shit. So that's one way. I'll also quickly plug my Metafy, so if anyone wants like more tailored individual coaching as opposed to like group coaching, you can check it out. I'll just put it in the chat. So yeah, that's my little shameless plug before I go. But
Yeah.
there we go. All right. Have a good night, guys. And yeah, if anyone has any follow-up questions, just DM me on Discord or something like that. All right,
Yeah.
guys. Have a good one.
Thanks so much. Have a great
No
night.
worries. Peace,
Have a
guys.
great
See ya.
evening. Bye. Well, okay, so now let me see.